And we're back. Okay, pull. So I should have mentioned this before on the push. Push, we're looking at chest, front delts, shoulders, okay, triceps. Pulling, we're looking at forearms, biceps, and our back, and our traps. So a bent over row, pretty simple. You're standing, you bend forward, and you row the weight back. You pull the weight back. This can be barbell or this can be dumbbells. Doesn't matter either way, okay? You're going to stand, you can see this as an example. You're going to stand about like this. Up and then pull. 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 This is another one, very, very important. One of the most important back exercises. Again, dumbbells or barbell, whatever you have is fine. Assisted pull-ups or negatives. If you have a pull-up bar, if I can mention any equipment to have, is a pull-up bar. Anything that you can hang on to and pull. Now, for you two, doing full tilt pull-ups at that cadence is not happening. So what you want to do is you want to have, if you don't have a band, okay, to put on the pull-up bar and you stand on the band and it helps you with the pull-ups, okay, what you're going to do is negatives. So get the pull-up and you're going to jump up. And actually you can even have a chair or something underneath you where you're actually like standing on it and you're kind of lowering yourself with your legs and pulling, okay? It's not about how many pull-ups you can do, it's about fatiguing the muscle. So you can use those chairs and things to stand on to fatigue those muscles in your lats. But for negatives, you jump to the top and then you slowly lower yourself down. Okay, it hits the exact same things as doing full pull-ups. It's just this is how you start. Okay, so if you can't do, and honestly, like I can do maybe 4 of the slow speed pull-ups, and I'm 185 pounds, and I've been doing them for a long time. I use a band for them because again I want to be able to get all the way up and squeeze and then slow back down. So if you have a band and you can do that nice and slow, I'll actually show you what I mean. So you take a band, this is the type of band you want, okay? Like this. These come, you can get these on Amazon. You can get packs that are different, like thicknesses, whatever. Put it through like this. Tie it through. Like this. Okay? Good angle? Perfect. Pull this down. Step right on it. Okay? For this, with pull-ups, arms wide, that hits your lats, okay? Your arms are close like this, chin-ups, it's more bicep. And then when your hands are neutral grip like this, it's more your brachial, which is the muscle here, and forearm. So, you're here. Slow back down to the bottom. Slow up. Slow back down. For the negatives, you're here and you jump up and then slowly lower yourself down. You do 3 or 4 of those negatives, super slow, and your lats are fried. Okay? Seated reverse fly. Okay, this is a weird one, but it's amazing. Okay? You want the angle about 45. Okay? Take some light weights. Now this is one that you have to do, you kind of have to swing up and then slow negative. Swing up, slow negative. So like this, chest is up against here, and you hold the weight like this, and go out, and slow down, and up, and slow down, up, and slow down. This is probably, of all the exercises, that's the one you probably have to do the fastest. So swing it out, hits that middle of the back, that thing that makes that big arch, looks like a turtle shell. Okay, that's what that is. It's an amazing exercise. Great. Retract your scapula back at the end, and you'll hit your traps too. Everything. Amazing, amazing exercise. Rear delt row. So, rear delts are back here. All you're going to do is get on a bench here. Weights are under your legs. You're going to fold all the way over, and then you're just going to row up like this. Row up like that. Okay? That's it. Probably have to use a pretty light weight for that one too. But again, everything same cadence. 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down. Again, slow does not mean more effective, but slow means safe. You guys are already doing jiu-jitsu several times a week. You don't need to do anything dangerous outside of jiu-jitsu. Okay? Dumbbell shrugs. Simple. Put the heaviest dumbbells that you have in your hands, hold them at your side, and shrug your shoulders up. Okay? Up and back. Up and back. You should feel it all right back here. Okay? Shrugs are really good for your traps, and your traps are attached to your neck, which makes your neck stronger. Okay? Again, the neck stuff I'll go over that with legs. Seated bicep curl, you can do it just sitting. Okay? But I suggest incline on a bench. So it's the same position as what we had. Basically here, but you're going to sit, lean back, and curl. Okay? There's a lot of people that talk about that this type of, some of these movements like bicep curls and rear delts, whatever, that they're not necessary for functional fitness, okay? You want to train your entire body as best as you can every week or so, okay? So when you're training your whole body is moving as one with jiu-jitsu, so you're training your whole body. Is it more effective to do an exercise that hits your whole body? No. The reason why is because you're not actually fatiguing anything. Let's look at like a CrossFit thruster, okay? They take a barbell here and they do a squat, and at the top of the squat they push it up, okay? They lower down, they do a squat, and they push it up, okay? It's tiring, for sure, but does it work your shoulders better than just isolating and doing a shoulder press? No. Does it work your legs the way that just doing squats does? No, because you're in a squat and then you're relaxed. You're not doing a squat anymore, and you're doing an over press. Then you go down here and then you're doing an... So it's like you're kind of doing one, you're doing like a really slow set of each. You're not really hitting the fatigue for both of them the same way you would as if you did one and then the other. So, and not to mention the safety factor of something like that. No offense to CrossFit. Hammer curl, standing. All it means with hammer is that you're lifting it up straight like this. Okay, that's going to work your brachialis here, this thing, and this part of your bicep. So, and anything with curling and squeezing and biceps that's your jiu-jitsu. Squeezing, pulling, bicep strength absolutely helps out with choking, with holding people's grips. 100% it helps out. And then forearm curls. Okay, so forearm curls, hold the weights over your knees, and you're going to curl your hands up like this. Okay, same thing, as slow as you can to failure, same idea. And then reverse is just this way. Now this way, you're going to have to use really light weights. Let them hang over your knees and then pull up like this. Okay, it's this part of your forearm here. Pop, pop, Okay? That's it. That's pull day. On to legs.